Hey y'all, it's Jazabelle. This is yet another tutorial on the layout editor. I'm gonna do just another quick replace tutorial just because I need to replace some stuff and I figured what the heck, might as well just do it again even though I've done it once. Okay, so for this one, we have this lovely floor design here that I did for another tutorial. And I actually just mostly I want to use this floor design for the duplicate feature tutorial, and since I didn't have enough of the ash tiles, I figured I would just use the indium tiles since I have a zillion of them in my crate already. So we're gonna pretend that I've decided that I really need this thing here, this floor design here, to be an indium tile design. So to begin with, we have to make sure that the items we want to replace it with are in the moving crate. So as you see, I want to replace the floor design, the ash floor design, with indium tiles, and the indium tiles are in the crate. So we're going to save our width. That's click the width macro. I'm going to go to the layout editor, file, open with. Now we're going to go back to the game, pack the item that we want to replace into the moving crate because we're doing a diff in order to create a group with those items in it. If you already have the items you want to replace in a group, that's great. You can skip this step, but I didn't. So now I say without, and I go back to the layout editor, click the diff button, make sure it says the without, click my run button, and here we go. Here's my plain ash tiles. So I like to save it. You don't have to. You actually really don't have to. It's totally pointless to save it. So let's go to our crate, and here's my indium tile. And we're going to triple click the item ID in order to get it to highlight it in the layout editor. Not single click, not double click. As you can see, single click just highlights the whole box. Oh, double click actually does work once you have it single click. Usually I just triple click immediately like that, 1, 2, 3, and it highlights. You can single click, wait, and then click again and it'll highlight, but I like just triple click. So triple click so it selects the numbers, Control C to copy. Now you can also go to manifest, and we can go right here and go to our indium tile, in this case, it is a triple click. Okay, so triple click, Control C. Close that. Now we're going to go back to groups. We're going to select everything here because we want to replace all of these. We're going to right click. Unfortunately, you can't see the right click menu. And you're going to go to replace, which is the first option on the right click menu. First thing on the right click menu is item ID, which is, yes, that is what we want. Now we have two options here. Use UID from the crate. Yes, we always want to leave that checked. Now leave old item in group. You can either leave it checked or uncheck it. If I had loaded the old group into the game afterwards, so it was out in the house, I would want to leave the old item in the group because this way it'll automatically send it to the crate. I don't have to do that though because as you can see in my game here, I don't have it out in the house. But you know what, let's load it so you can see what it does. Okay, so yeah, so say I already had the group from before, and so I didn't have to do the packing in the moving crate. And you want to get rid of those items while replacing it with new items. So in this case, I would say leave old item in the group, say yes. So we say okay, because that's really all we need to do. We're not replacing anything else. And suddenly, instead of 10 items, we have 20 items. And as you can see, the plain ash tiles are marked as in the moving crate now, move to crate by replace. And then the Indian tiles are not in the crate, and they are ready to be loaded. So we'll say save group, go back to the game, and we will say load working, and it gets rid of those and brings those back. And that's actually, I mean, it looks okay. It's not, I actually like the other one better, but you know what? We don't care because we just need this thing right here for the other tutorial. So that's how to replace. Really simple, and it's extremely useful. Like for example, this floor design, I didn't like it. I wanted to replace it. Boom, replaced. Let's say I built a house out of sumac and I didn't like my sumac. I said, well, I'd rather have the ash tiles. I could go through, find all my sumac, and replace it with ash really quickly with the layout editor. Or say my stairs. I said, oh, these are really nice stairs. I love how they're built. I don't remember the center location for it anymore, and it's the perfect size, but I don't like the stone. I'd rather have a different type of bench as the staircase. I could replace it with a different bench. It's really very useful. The other tutorial I did with it, I think I replaced a whole bunch of lights. So it's something that's really very versatile and yet exceedingly simple to do. So hopefully that was helpful to all of you, and I hope you learned something. Thanks for watching.